Hello, and welcome back. Today, we are going to go over how to portion out your weekly meal prep for the best results. And whether your results are to get lean, optimize your health, eat more healthy foods, transitioning into a vegan diet, gaining muscle, losing weight, this weekly meal prep presentation is going to help you. This is for you if you're trying to lose weight or excess body fat. This is for you if you're trying to lean out or get toned, maintain weight and get toned, build muscle and get stronger, adopt healthier eating habits, short on time throughout the week for cooking, and get more organized with your meals. So, getting more organized with your meals also is involved with obtaining a healthier relationship with food. I get a lot of people messaging me, how do I meal prep? I don't have time to cook. I'm not sure if I'm eating the right foods. So I have found that meal planning and meal prepping my food for the week has helped me with all of these. So this is more or less how I like to lay out my portions. And we have the protein. If you're tracking macros, we have protein, fats, carbs, and then the other percentage is veggies, leafy greens, fruits, which are my nutrients. Of course, depending on what veggie, leafy green, or fruit you are eating, all of that does go into carbs or protein or fats as well if you're using like oils and seeds. So every 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, every 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, and every 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. Now, depending on what your goal is, you will set your macros and your calorie intake to get your results. So, some sourcing of protein. We have our legumes, which is beans, chickpeas, lentils. You have tofu, which comes from soy. There's also soybeans and soy milk. We have peas, nuts, and seeds, which are also fats, hemp, flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, pine nuts, just any kind of seed, almonds, leafy greens, sprouts, spinach, collard. Those are the leafy greens with the top amount of protein. And then you also have fruits and veggies that contain a small amount of protein. Now, in regards to protein, unless you're really, really trying to just build muscle and get like some mass and tone, I don't think excess protein is necessary to a sustainable and healthy diet. Fats, oils, avocado oil, hemp seed oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil. All of that is fats. You have your nuts and your seeds, as we went over as well for protein, cashews, almonds, hemp seeds, flax, and your avocado. Now, in regards to fats, of course, these are healthy fats. I don't use oil really. I have a spray bottle that I add my oil to if I need to for non-stick purposes, but I do not add any oils to any dressings or sauces that I make. In regards to fats, yes, like for example, an avocado is a healthy fat, but once you have reached your fat limit for the day, then if you keep eating that, it just becomes excess calories. If it's still within your daily calorie intake, totally cool. But do be careful with eating a lot of fats because then it could just become excess calories, and that may be a reason you're gaining weight if your goal is to lose weight. And then we have our carbohydrates, which comes from grains, breads, potatoes, starches, and fruits. Nutrients. I love to get all my nutrients from veggies, fruits, leafy greens, and sprouts. Those are just mainly the foods I get my nutrients from. I don't do any supplements. I do have a spray for vitamin D and vitamin B12 when I do remember to take it. And then also sometimes I do have this elixir greens powder, which is fantastic. We can talk more about it if you'd like. Just send me a message or comment or something. So here's an example for meal prepping. Let's say your calorie goal is 2,200, right? So essentially, this would be if you're maybe like 130 to 40 pounds and you trying to gain some muscle, this would be then a calorie surplus for you. If you are on the heavier side, then and your maintenance calories are like 24, 2500, then 2200 would be a calorie deficit for you. So meal number one, breakfast. This is all an example. I just listed a smoothie as an example, but I also like to do smoothie bowls, sometimes oatmeal, but I do like to get my fruits in first before I eat any food. So if you are trying to, like I said, get really strong, gain some muscle, then you can go ahead and use a protein powder. 25 grams of that will be around 100 calories. The fruits may vary, but for this example, I listed bananas and strawberries, and this is what I measured out. And those are the amount of calories. And for raspberries, 150 grams, 58 calories. And then you have your unsweetened plant-based milk. In this case, I just use pea milk, but I like to also use cashew milk, hemp seed milk, oat milk, coconut milk, almond milk. A lot of the times I do make my milk at home. So also fruits are both nutrient and carbohydrates. Now, a lot of people do they like try to not eat fruits because it has sugar. Guys, fruit from sugar is great sugar. It's not going to make you gain weight. The fruit from the sugar, you're just going to intake, your body's going to absorb the nutrients, and you are going to flush it right out. It's going to give you the nutrients and the energy, and you're going to flush it right out. So don't be scared of fruits. Fruits are wonderful for healing, cleansing your body, giving you natural energy, and getting your body a lot of minerals that you need. So, and then for that smoothie, it was a total of 412 calories. So we have 1,788 calories left. Meal number two, let's say for the sample, is a burrito bowl. We've got black beans and avocado, some broccoli, spinach, and mushrooms, and jasmine rice. For here, just because it was easier, I did half a cup, and that equals 320 calories. But for a more precise measurement, if you are tracking your calories and your macros, then measure in grams always while prepping. That is how you will get the most precise number. And then for meal number three, we have a hearty salad. Oh, and meal number two was a total of 699 calories. Now, this is just based on what I measured. Let's say you want more beans and less rice, or more rice and less beans, and you changed how much broccoli, mushrooms, and spinach you get, and maybe you want half of the avocado. The calories will all change, but this is just the sample portion that I laid out, which is the most common. So meal number three, we have a hearty salad. This measured out to a total of 799 calories, not including the dressing. So we've got our spring mix, which is our base, and some toppings: cucumber, tomato, peppers, and green onions. If you want some fiber and protein, we've got the chickpeas, some healthy fats, avocado. And for some carbs, we have crispy potatoes. 2 mediums is about 222 calories. Again, for a more precise measurement, use your grams. Now, depending on what kind of dressing you use, whether it's a low fat or high fat, or oily or not oily, the calories will, of course, fluctuate. If you want a more lower fat dressing, you can do a base of dates and zucchini. If you want a high fat dressing, then you can just go ahead and use cashews, and it'll be really nice and creamy. Now, if your calorie goal then is 1,600, and your main goal is just to lose weight, lean out, get rid of the excess fat, that's what you want to do. You don't need to worry about the protein powder. Just you will get enough protein from your fruits and your veggies and all the other leafy greens and nutrients that you eat throughout the day. So once again, same sample, because just know that whether you're trying to build muscle or lose weight or lean out or just optimize your health, you can eat the same foods. It's just calories in, calories out. So notice I did use the same amount of bananas and strawberries and raspberries and pea milk for this. It's just a little bit of less calories because we took out the protein powder. So 412 calories smoothie, very nice and filling. I'm actually drinking one right now. It was a good amount. This one was 612 calories. And here we have for meal number 2, again, a burrito bowl. Yes, once again, you can't eat the same foods if you are trying to lose weight. But what I did is I did a little bit of less of jasmine rice, third of a cup, still a good amount. And we have the same veggies, also black beans and avocado. If you want less calories, um, take out the avocado. And if you prefer more rice, go ahead and do so. Add another third of a cup of rice, and it'll equal about the same amount of the calories one avocado is. And also, feel free to drizzle some salsa or hot sauce on it. Those are very low in calorie as well. Now, if you want to do half a serving of the avocado to lower the calories instead, you can do that. And you'll see on the next page how we can reuse the avocado. But it went down to 372 calories. Now, if you wanted to have both the avocado and more rice, you can just cut out the serving in half for the avocado. So at 1600 calories, now after breakfast and lunch, we still have 816 calories left. And meal number 3, again, hearty salad. I switched out from 2 potatoes to 1 potato, still the same toppings. And here is the other half of the serving of the avocado. And you've got your chickpeas, again, for some protein and some fiber. You do also get some fiber from these toppings as well. So after meal number 3, we have 326 calories left. You will then add your dressing to those calories, and then any snacks that you eat throughout the day. My favorite snacks are nice creams, smoothies, as you see here. Juices, I love juicing oranges and pineapples and celery. Now, please note, I don't solely depend on juicing as my nutrients. I don't replace my meals for it, but from time to time, I would say maybe 3 to 4 times a week, I do like to start my day with a juice. So really, I alternate with smoothie bowls, smoothies, juices, or simply a fruit salad, as you see here. If you want some exotic fruits, so it gets a little more fun and not boring for you, check out your locals markets and the seasonal fruits. You can get your hands on really awesome exotic fruits if you go to your local markets. Grape tomatoes and cucumbers are really great snack as well throughout the day. Also, all of this is very hydrating. So if you struggle on drinking a lot of water, eating these hydrating fruits will help with your body water content. But please do remember that hydrating is very, very important. I would say at least around a gallon a day. Staying hydrated will help you also with your bloating, and if you're trying to lose weight and even gain some muscle, and you don't want to feel weak or have low energy, it's really important to hydrate. So that is how you can meal prep for the week to get your results, and also just ensure that you are getting your nutrients in daily and you're having a nourishing diet so you don't feel fatigued, especially if you are trying to transition into a vegan diet. And let's say you don't have a goal to lose weight or gain muscle, you just want to eat healthy foods. It's really important that you eat enough at first, because it's very, very likely, it's very common. I get messages like this all the time. I tried transitioning to a vegan diet, but I was feeling really weak and fatigued, so I went back to eating meat. The problem was most likely not the food you were eating. You just were probably not eating enough of it. So, and vegan foods like fruits and veggies are much lower in calorie than like a standard American diet. So of course, you may feel like you're eating enough, but you're not. So hope this was helpful. If you would like some extra help on implementing this process, you can book a free strategy call with me at www.learnwithyelena.com, and we can map out a plan for you and strategize, and I'll ask you some questions, and we'll see if maybe we're a good fit to working together to get you your results. Thanks for watching, and hope you have an awesome day. Wow.